Hi and welcome back to the channel and welcome to the very first vlog in our Disneyland Paris series.
I'm going to stop you there. It kind of is, but kind of isn't. This is our first pre-travel vlog for our Disneyland Paris series. But this one is quite an important one, especially for us.
Yes, definitely. Today marks 30 days before our adventure begins. However, that's not quite right. It's actually 27 days because we are setting off a little bit before we get to Disney to go and have a bit of an adventure getting there. So there are a vast amount of ways of getting through to Disneyland Paris from where we are here in Blackpool, but we've elected to go a bit of an adventurous way.
Yeah, we've decided to change things up a little bit. As you know, at the minute, there are lots of things going on. Prices of petrol, expensive petroleum. There's also train strikes. And we didn't want to risk anything going wrong.
No.
Or we wanted to minimise those risks as much as possible, didn't we?
Yes, best we can.
So the first part of our adventure will be on... Bum, bum, bum.
National Express coach. Now we've actually teamed up with National Express coach to show you guys how we as an interabled couple would go about interabled family would go about getting on a coach, because that is something we have never done. We have never been on a coach trip to anywhere, never let alone getting to London.
We haven't.
You've never done it in your chair.
No. We've used obviously Blackpool Transport and the trams, but nothing as big a scale as a coach, really.
No. So we are very, very excited to be working with National Express.
So it'll be a bit of an adventure and a bit of an eye-opener, really, just to see, because I think it's important to be able to show accessibility on all different modes of transport. And I think it's going to be quite an exciting little trip, because it's overnight, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. So we're actually setting off on the night of the 27th of July, travelling, like you said, overnight, stopping in Manchester for a few hours, and then travelling through to London. National Express have been amazing, and I'm not just saying that just because we're working with them, but their accessibility team have been amazing. I contacted them after our booking was secured. They came back straight away and was like, brilliant, we're looking forward to seeing you on board. Can we take the dimensions of your chair? Do you know the anchor point? It sounds like you're going to be so safe and looked after. Yeah,
definitely. And if you didn't know, National Express coaches have a lift, an accessible lift within the stairs. So it kind of comes out, goes up, comes down and takes you up. And then the really important thing is, if you can, give them notice of your needs, because then they can make your journey as comfortable as possible. And I think what they do is they remove one of the front seats for my chair, and you'll be sat either behind me or next to me. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's going to be quite good.
No, I'm quite looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see how that's going to happen. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming up on the Travel Day vlog. So once we arrive in London, obviously we're going to be there for the day of the 28th. We are actually staying overnight as well on the 28th, because we don't depart until the day after. But when we get to London, we've got a little bit of a trek across London, which we're going to go on the Underground. Now, the last time we went on the Underground, oh my gosh, was what, 2014? When we got married and we went away to London for the weekend. It wasn't great. I'm gonna say that. It wasn't the best experience because there weren't that many step-free access. Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous. But I love London. I don't necessarily like the busyness because of the wheelchair. I mean, last time we went, it was a breeze, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But we pretty much walked everywhere, didn't we?
We did.
But unfortunately, there's not going to be that sort of...
yeah, that's not really an option, is it?
It's not an option for us this time. It's too far. But it's fine. We'll do it.
But saying that, though, step-free access on the Underground has improved.
You know, every time you say that, I want to go, Underground, 1, 2, 3.
But yeah, the step-free access has improved, so I am slightly looking forward to that, but I know I get you on the business. The day after, when we are travelling back from our hotel back to King's Cross from where we depart, we have booked an accessibility cab through Addison Lee. And again, my God, they were so helpful. If you need anything in terms of accessibility cabs, just give them a call. They were so friendly. I was trying to work out on the website of, again, their website's great, but I was trying to work out what would be the best because obviously we've not just got the chair, we've got the luggage as well, so we kind of needed what was going to be the best fit, and the lady on the phone advised, and she said, oh yeah, this is the best one, so that's all booked. So that's going to be
helpful, wasn't she? And it wasn't actually that expensive.
No.
It was £24,
£24 and odd
for the
pence.
trip, to pre-book it. And if I'm being honest, I would 100% recommend pre-booking it, because on the day, if you have a wheelchair or any accessible needs, you might not get that accessible taxi at the time you want it. So definitely pre-book it as a wheelchair user, 100%, because it's going to just help us out, isn't it?
Too right.
We're going on the Eurostar, baby!
Yes! And again, we are so excited. We are working with Eurostar to provide you guys and the rest of the accessibility community how you go about getting on the Eurostar, because we've done a little bit of research, as we always do, and we're coming a bit stuck.
We've spent months, haven't we, doing this research?
Yes.
The problem we were coming up against was we could book a wheelchair space and a companion/carer, but we would come stuck at booking that point and then adding Charlie onto the booking. We would then have to go to a separate page, which is still on the Eurostar page, and book Charlie's seat. But because Charlie is under a certain age, obviously he's a child, we weren't able to book his seat. So that's where we came stuck. But there is a phone number on the website, on the accessibility page of the website. Give them a call, because obviously everybody's accessibility needs is different, and what everybody needs is different. One person's disability is not the same as another.
No.
Something I might need, you might not need. Excuse me.
Yeah, so our best advice with the Eurostar, if you need accessibility needs, give them a call.
Yeah.
And again, they've got a dedicated team for accessibility. Now, in terms of how it works from getting to the station, onto the train, again, we don't know. We've not seen that. There's not a lot of information about.
No, there isn't. So we're hoping to be able to show off the accessibility and just the whole journey really on the Eurostar, being able to, do we have pre-boarding? Do we obviously have ramps? Apparently, I have heard there is a thing called magic carpet. So we may be going back, but it lifts you up off the platform and places you on the train. So we'll see which one we get. That.
And also we want to see what the accessibility facilities are like on board, because they do have two different types of train. I can't remember the models, and there's two different types of trains. So there's the accessibility facilities that we want to show you on board the train as well. And then also vice versa, what's it like when you come to get off at the other end?
Yeah.
Because we're going straight into Disneyland Paris, which is going to be amazing. But what's it like? And hopefully we can show you guys exactly what that is like.
And one thing we already know is, obviously, from the UK, from London to Paris, you are greeted by Eurostar staff. But when you are in Paris, you are greeted by a different company.
It's a third party.
It's a third party. So we're going to see how that all works as well, because obviously, does the communication work as well? The different companies, I'm sure it will do. I'm pretty
confident. I'm pretty confident it will do. But
yeah, basically, if you wanted to know, it's not Eurostar staff at the other end for the accessibility.
So it'd be nice to see I don't want to say differences, but I want to say differences. See how the British to the French side works. But we are very much looking forward to that. Oui, oui, woo. Jaboo.
God, this is going to be a terrible, embarrassing trip. So the last thing we kind of wanted to talk about today, there is going to be a lot more, don't worry. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below, because we're more than happy to help answer them if we can. But the last thing is when you are 30 days out from your trip. By the way, when you're going to Disneyland Paris, you need to book or put aside the days that you want to be there, and you can do that on the app. So once you've pre-booked your days and you're 30 days out of that first day that you go, you can then go onto the app, scroll all the way down, and you'll be able to find the priority card thing. If you click on that, fill out the form and apply for the priority card, and basically that gives you help getting on the rides. It gives you maybe a little bit more time if you need it to get on the rides. It helps out with queues. Personally, I use a wheelchair, so a lot of you may think, well, you're just sat down, you can manage. Well, yes and no. I ache constantly. There's no getting away with it. But if I'm sat for too long, or if I'm stood for more than 0.3 seconds, I tend to ache really bad, and then my whole trip could be just ruined because of the pain. So that's one of the reasons we've applied for a priority card. I understand some people may not need one if they're just using a wheelchair. I understand people who don't use wheelchairs may need one. Everyone's different, everyone. So do what's best for you. But with the priority card, this is what I did last night. So I applied for it all, went through all the stages, and when we get there, we have to show proof. So that could be a letter that you get from, it's a government
issued document.
Government issued document that proves
something from DWP.
Proves that you're disabled, basically, or that you need assistance. So with the card, you would go and collect it on your first day in the parks. We don't get it sent through the post, we don't get it on the app or anything. We have to go and physically collect it because you have to show that proof. And I think there's 3 different locations you can collect it at. There's one for annual passes, one for just tickets on the day, and I think there's another one somewhere. But for annual passes, I think it's Disney Studios guest services, and the other one is the other parks guest services. Is it Magic Kingdom? It is.
I think it's just called Disney Park.
Disney
I keep calling it Magic Kingdom.
It's kind of Magic Kingdom, isn't it? It's got the castle.
Yeah.
Well,
let's call it that.
Do you know, it's really bad. I've never been to Disneyland Paris. Never. And I cannot wait. It's my first time.
It's going to be amazing.
Tick it off the bucket list. But yeah, basically, priority card, dead easy to apply for, 30 days out. It also gives you a few perks as well. It can give you 25% off your annual pass. It can also give you 25% off your companion's ticket. And I'm sure it can give you something else, actually. Priority seating for the parades. You get special seating. The rides, I'm not sure how that works.
No, we'll have to figure that out.
But I'm pretty sure it's you and up to 4 or 5 people with you that you can have. So we will
show you all that when we are there. But very exciting times. We are now 30 days on the countdown. Oh, I cannot wait. We've got loads more vlogs coming up for pre-travel.
Is out there.
Oh, I'm glad you showed that, actually.
Sorry.
This is our brand new light from Neon Vibes. If I can remember how to move this 1 second. Down. That way. There we go. This is from Neon Vibes. They very kindly sent this to us. All custom design. How cool is that? The balloons have got LED in it. The Adventures out there, they printed this for us. It's hung on the wall. It's absolutely amazing. It also comes with the facility to dim it, so we can make it a lot brighter if we want to, or turn it down at night. We constantly have this on because that's quite right there, as you said, Adventure is out there. If you want to go and check out Neon Vibes, I will put everything in the description box for you below. Like I said, that was a custom piece, but they've got a catalogue full of different ideas, so go and have a look at it. I spent hours on their website. Oh my, there's so many things I want, especially for the house. Oh my god, they're amazing. Go and have a look at them. They've got great reviews on Trustpilot. They're just fab. Mick and the team will sort you right out. But I'm in love with this. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this first pre-travel vlog and are looking forward like we are to the rest of them. I cannot flipping wait. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Don't miss a minute of it. We've got loads more coming up. And you can come follow us on Instagram as well.
Yeah, this is going to be one of our biggest, most exciting vlog series, I think.
Heck yeah.
And I cannot wait. I am constantly listening to Ready for the Ride, Ready for the Ride. Because I'm ready for the ride on the National Express.
I can't wait to see Charlie's face.
Oh, no.
When we go.
But in regards to accessibility, booking tickets, booking anything that we've talked about today, drop it in the comments below, and we maybe do
We may do a live.
like a quick Q&A or something just to answer any of the questions that we may have. But apart from that,
yeah,
I think
let's go pack. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and for now, we'll see you real soon. Bye.